Welcome to my story animated.
Hey, guys. I'm Magda. And I'm 45 years old, and when my girlfriend came to take her son away from me, I rejected, because it's not her right. The story begins when I was 25, and my husband and I went to see why my pregnancy was so late. And that's where the doctor said, "I'm so sorry to tell you this, but you'll never be able to have children." I started crying and I said, "Why? I'm so sorry." I tried to calm down and I came home and my husband was nice to me at first. 2 months he said, "I'm sorry, Magda, but I want to have kids. I can't stay with you." I endured the shock, and during the days my husband left me, and I was alone, and here I thought about working to fill my spare time. Actually, I studied a business at the university, but I didn't want to do business, so I worked in an orphanage, but it's still my little secret. And one day when I was going to work, I found a baby in front of the door, and it looks like he was just born. "You must be shaking cold, baby." I took the baby, and I went inside. And the manager said, "Who is this Magda?" "I don't know. I found him at the orphanage door." "I don't know. You know I live here, so I didn't open the door. I don't know how this kid got here. He must have been left behind by his parents." "Oh, my God, it's a baby who leaves angels like this." I said, "There's a lot of people who don't have a shred of mercy in their hearts." She said, "Well, I took the kid to the doctor to check him out, put him in a bed, make sure he had milk, and change his clothes, please." I said, "Okay. I'll do it." And she actually took the baby, and she went to the doctor, and she checked it out, and then she said, "Oh, my God. This kid's got a syndrome, Dawn." What's wrong? "He's a little angel." "Yes, Magda, but dealing with this kind of child is very difficult, and we've never been in a situation like this before." I said, "Don't worry, I'll see a way to deal with it, and we have some time to learn how to deal with it." "Well, you know what I love most about you." I told her what it was. "You have a very kind heart, that you don't get tired of working here, that you come every day, and sometimes you also sleep with the kids. You know, when I got married last year and found out I couldn't have kids, I divorced from my husband and gave myself to raising orphans. They don't have a mother, and I don't have a son one day. We give everything we miss." "You're a really great person, Magda." "Thank you." I took the kid and I said, "What's your name, little man?" "I think you'd be Murad, like a nice name for you." I spent my time taking care of the kids, especially Murad, who needed super care. And the manager came. She said, "Magda, I'm gonna have to go to do some government works in another town. Can you stay with the kids tonight and I'll be back tomorrow?" "And no problem." When I was going to bed, I heard Murad crying, and I went to him, and I said, "Keep calm, baby, I'm here." And when I put him in my chest, he was so quiet. I said, "Who put you here, Murd? You know, I just remembered that we had cameras that I'm going to examine." I already put Murad in his bed. And then I went to open cameras to review it, and I told myself how I forgot about something like this, and I looked back until I got to the day. I found lady who came carrying Murad her hands, putting him in front of the house, and she almost walked, but she showed her face in the camera at the last minute. I can't believe this. She is my friend Mona. Maybe she looks like her. But Mona is also pregnant, and I think she was close pregnant. Is it possible that Murad is her son? I don't believe this, and if her son isn't, there's definitely something wrong with him, that I have to go to her house and find out by myself what's going on. And when the day came and the manager came back, I told her I'd have to go home. Sure said, "Sorry to leave you alone last night. Relax today and come back tomorrow." I said, "Okay. Thank you." I didn't go to my house, I went to Mona's house, who lived in a city near me, and when I went to her, I knocked the door. She opened. And I said to her, "Oh, my God, I missed you so much." She said he was shocked when he came to my city, and why didn't you tell me? I told her I came specifically to get your birth, and I remember you telling me you were gonna want this time, and I certainly couldn't leave you alone. She said, "Thank you so much, but I was already born." I really told her when. She said, "A week ago." I told her, "Great. "So where's your baby?" She said, My baby's dead." I really told her he died or you left him in the asylum. She said, What are you saying? I said, tell you the truth. Then I opened my phone and I saw the video from the garage cameras. And she said, Where did you get this video from? I told her, Your bad luck. He made you come to the shelter where I work to put your son in front of me. She said, How long have you been working in the woods? I said, a long time ago, but I didn't want to tell anyone. But now I want to ask you why I did it, why you threw this innocent angel alone, and you told me now that he's dead. She said, Well, Magda, I'll tell you everything. Actually, you know how happy I was with the pregnancy news, that I was getting old and I was XI. But when I was born and found out he was suffering from Duane's syndrome, I've been shocked and broken my joy. I can't take care of it. I don't know what you've done with my life. Have a normal baby like all the other humans. I said, Shut up, Mona, what are you saying? You had an angel. God gave you a gift, but I think you couldn't afford it. She said, What a nice name, but I'm sorry, Magda. I can't. I went as far away as I could from my city, hoping that he would never come back to me, but my bad luck has driven me to the shelter where you work, but I'm telling you I can't raise him. I told her I know postpartum depression, you just feel some negative feelings, but believe me, Murad has nothing to do with it. She said, I told you it was over. If I brought Murad, I'd throw him in any other shelter. And if I had to throw him in the street, and you were responsible for what would happen to him, but you'd go back to the shelter like you didn't see anything, like he wasn't my son. And I already told my family and all my friends that my son died after birth, and I wish I had a healthy baby. I told her I can't believe what I'm hearing. I didn't know you had so much heart in your heart, but I'm gonna give you one last chance. You know my address, I'm gonna raise Murad for you. I'm gonna take care of him at my house, and if you ever need him, believe me, I'm not gonna keep him from you. She said, Thank you, but please, if Murad grows up, don't tell him I'm his mother. I said, Understand. I went home, and I can't believe what I heard. I remember when the doctor told me that I could never have children. I believe Mona doesn't appreciate the gift God gave her when she went to the shelter. I said to the manager, I actually want to talk to you about something. I don't know if you're gonna say yes or no, but I really want it. She said, What's going on, Magda? Would you like to increase your salary? I want to. Wait, my friends, the rest of my story is in the next part.